Hello, 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 everybody! Good day! So today we're talking about the Lightspeed bundles due on the 4th of May. We are going through which I think are definitely worth it, which could be avoided if you need to try and save the money or if you just don't want to buy all the packs. So we're going to fly through them. It's going to be quite a short video. Let's go through. We are starting with the General Skywalker bundle. It is the $50 bundle. It's the most expensive. They do come at Relic 3. This is potentially the downside to the Relic side. The good part of the Relic side is you do get Jedi in General Kenobi. You do get Jedi Knight Anakin. You get Fives, which is part of the General Skywalker team. Plo Koon, which is a good ship for this fleet. You also get all of the droids and Asajj at 3. We will cover that in a little bit more detail further on. If you've bought the other Lightspeed bundles, you're likely to also already have Ahsoka at Relic 5. But another pack does cover the Asajj and the droids. So if that is your main concern, I would use the other pack. However, we'll go through it all. On the ship side, you do get the Negotiator at 7-star. You get Anakin's ship at 7-star. You get Five's ship at 7-star, and you get Plo Koon's. That is the structure of the better fleet. You are missing the Malevolence, not the Malevolence, the Marauder. You are also missing the Y-Wing. So they're the main two that you are missing. But at the end of the day, you can farm those up. You may even have one of or two of them ready to go. So this pack I see is definitely worth it just for General Kenobi and that 7-star Malevolence. Alone, the ships are worth it. The characters just make it a lot more better. Again, you got that crossover with Ahsoka's ship. So this one, I would say it's definitely worth it. It is steep at $50, but it is definitely worth it. The next one we're going to cover is the Padme Amidala one. This, I would actually say, is the worst value pack. Although it's Relic 5, so you would get Relic 5 Asajj, Relic 5 droids. You also get Jango, you get a C requirement that you've only got to take up 2 levels, and Nute Gunray, which is probably going to be in the new raid. So if you are getting this, you are potentially getting new raid, you've got a C requirement, and you've got Jango Fett, which is good anyway. So it's not a bad Lightspeed bundle at $24, Relic 5. I could skip this one. I could honestly skip this one. However, it is still very, very good. The next pack we're on about, again, we've got Asajj in there. So this is the 3rd pack with Asajj. These are all Relic 3. It is Night Sisters. If you have got Cal Kesters and no Night Sisters available, it is definitely worth it. You'd only have to take Dakka up 1 or 2 levels because you need the level difference to get the health on Dakka. So, yeah. That's all I'd say. This one, not bad. Not the best, but not bad at all. It is really good value for money. The next one is the Ewoks. Now, 2 of these are requirements for Leia. You've got Chirpa and Wicket that are straight to Relic 3. So they're straight requirements for Leia. That is how good this pack is. This is great rewards. If you are on your way to Leia and you haven't done these yet, you've got Princess Murderbear or Nisa, whichever you prefer to call her. Nisa makes these guys work well. It turns them back into the monsters that they used to be. It's definitely value for money at $15, Relic 3. Yeah, no brainer. I will be getting this one. I'm going to be getting them all, so we're going to do a lot of unlocks and a lot of bits and pieces on that day. Geonosians. So this is the one I would say if you are looking at your guild and you are doing Geonosians Territory War, this is the one to go for. Even if you've got them at Gear 12, $15, taking them all to relics, finishing off all their pieces, 100% worth it. Put the Poggle Crown on, it's great for TW. That There's an answer. It's a problem wall unless you've got answers. Every guild has their own. You could likely do the Padme event with this team as well, which is another reason you may skip out on Padme. So we'll just jump back. The Padme Amidala, it is any separatist, so you can use Geos. At the end of the day, if you don't want to buy the Padme pack, this could probably do Padme for you, and it gives you a Geo team for TW, for TB. It's definitely, this is a good investment for $15. Finally, we're going over to the Zeta and Omi packs. So the Omi pack at $30, it'll mean it's $2 Omi without any other slot. The Zetas are definitely worth it. You're stuck at one of these. So you're only going to get one of these. For me, I'm going to be Omi poor. I'm going to have to say it. This is worth it to avoid being completely Omi poor. But it's not great. This is one that you could probably pass up. It is good value, but with any Lightspeed bundles, we have a massive shortage of Armies and Zetas. It completely batters us every time. Finally is the Zeta pack. Now, I've broken this down a bit here. So, for some Relic Mats and 10 Zetas, it's a little expensive, I think. So, the Kairos that you get is a little over a £5 pack's worth. You also get a 20 quid's worth of crystals. Well, it's over 20 quid, but call it 20 quid. So, you've got effectively 40 quid for 10 Zetas and a load of Relic stuff. If you are desperate for Zetas, it is worth it. It doesn't look like it's capped. You may be able to buy this more than once. Which, if you can, yeah, it's going to get expensive quick at $64. Well, $65. But as it stands, I think I'll be getting at least one, maybe more, just to finish off Bow and all the other bits and pieces. So it's not a bad pack. It's just at $64, it's bloody expensive. Now, overall, I think these packs are bloody brilliant. I think every single one of these is a very nice pack. I'm going to remove my webcam for this a little bit. So, out of them all, I would say the gas pack is really good, and definitely the Ewok pack for C-3PO for newer players. These two are absolutely amazing packs. If any that you could easily skip out on, it would be this Padme pack. Because you can potentially do it with Geos. The difference is this gives you Relic 5 droids. I'm going to take this pack myself. Out of all of them, I'd say that is definitely the one that can be skipped. If you got Merrin, I would say the Night Sisters pack is guaranteed. If you got Princess Murder Bear or Nisa, 100% on the Ewoks. At the end of the day, they've always been really good value for money and really, really interesting. Thank you for listening to this. I'm not advocating that you have to spend on these. I'm not going to say you don't have to spend. It's one of those. It's going to be interesting to see how this changes all the GACs, because we're suddenly going to have influxes of General Skywalker, Padme, Geos, very strong Night Sisters, and potentially problem Ewoks. At the end of the day, guys, have a wonderful evening, and I will see you next time. Bye.